My name is Vince, and welcome to Tai Chi Qi Gong, a practice that's been around for literally hundreds of years. Tai Chi Qi Gong involves slow movements, involving good breathing, working on balance, range of motion. And to begin with, we're going to take a nice shoulder stance. I want your arms to come out, palms up, and relax the shoulders. Now, breathing is very important throughout this exercise. So I want you to be able to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You're going to breathe from down below. Don't breathe up, from down below. So from here, with those palms up, inhale and exhale. Now, continuing this breathing, we're now going to round the arms, sink the shoulders, so we have no tension up above. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to cross the arms. We're going to continue the deep breathing. Arms come to the side. As you inhale, hands come up. And as you push the hands down, you slowly exhale. It's kind of known as sinking the chi. So now, inhale, exhale. And we repeat these movements a number of times. From here, we're going to add something to it, what we call two hands up holding the sky. Again, we inhale, exhale, and now we interlock the fingers. We stretch up. This is your inhale. Arms come around, exhale. Back to center. Now, from here, we're going to go into swinging arms. I just want you to allow those arms to swing very freely, side to side. Just loosen everything up. Our next movement is crane spreading its wings. Arms come up as one hand faces toward the chest, the other faces out. As one hand goes up, one comes down, stretching that back. That arm will come around. Come back up. Now go to the opposite. Remember to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're going to open up into what we call a front or bow stance. So take your right foot, put it forward, left foot back. Arms extended out, hands probably about a foot apart. I want you to open up, and as you open up, I want that weight to shift to the rear leg as the toe of the front leg comes up. Weight shifts back. So now we're going to inhale and exhale. Now as we open up, we're going to shift by turning one foot in, the other foot out. So now the left foot is forward, right foot back, same movement. Coming back to that shoulder width stance. Hands out to the side. You're going to be looking backwards. As you push the hands toward the back, I want you to turn your head to the side. Back to center. So inhale. Nice. Exhale. Now our next movement is known as pulling the bow. So we're going to change our stance. We're going to go into what's known as a horse stance. It's a wide stance. We're going to sink down in the upper leg muscles. As your hands come up, they're going to form a fist. From here, one fist comes out to the side, the other is going to open up. Note, two fingers up, thumb touches ring finger. As you extend out, stare at the two fingers. Coming back to center, coming back up, extend, staying in the horse stance. And now back to that shoulder width stance. From here, we're going to stretch and go for the toes. Hands are going to come up. This is your inhale. As we go for the toes, I want you to exhale. Hold for about a second. Allow the knees to bend as both arms come up, about chest level. And as you push the hands down, the knees come up. And now we're back to that stance. So here we go. Inhaling. Exhale. Knees bend. Pushing the hands down. Now from here, we're going to roll these shoulders. So what I want you to do is draw circles with them, going to the rear. Nice, big circles, stretching out those shoulders as you're rotating them to the rear. Now we're going to rotate them forward. Now both at the same time, we're going to alternate the roll. As one shoulder goes, then the other. Now from here, we're going to get into a little arm rotation. So hands out to the side. Open those hands up. I want you to rotate those arms each direction as far as you can. Relaxing the shoulders, letting the arms just rotate. So feel a nice stretch all the way from the shoulder all the way down. Now from here, we're going to do the next arm rotation. This involves, we're going to make a fist. You'll kind of sink into that shoulder stance. As you extend one arm out, I want you to open that hand up. Rotate the arm so the palm is up. Palm is then going to come up. Expanding the hand, fold in. Slowly, thumb, forefinger, one at a time. Bringing that hand back down to the side. Extend out the other hand. Palm up. Palm up. Fold, stretching each digit. And from here, feet are going to come a little closer together. Now we're going to do a little toe and heel bounce. What I want you to do is as you swing your arms forward, come up on the heel. As you swing the arms back, come up on the ball of the feet. So try to do this slow. Nice and easy. Back and forth. Now we're going to speed it up a little bit. So from here we want to come up toes, heel, a little quicker. Now we're going to put the legs together because we're going to do a little knee rotation. Take the palms of your hands. If you want, you can even rub the hands to generate a little bit of heat. Place them on the kneecaps. We're going to rotate those knees in a circular motion. Nice big circle, slowly. Loosening out the knees, let the fluids flow. Now from here we want to rotate in the other direction. Pushing those knees back. We're going to come back up, go back to that shoulderless stance. Now we're going to work on a little balance. What we want to do is try to extend one leg out and rotate the ankle. So work on that. Use a chair or a wall. Just rotate in one direction. And we want to rotate the ankle in the other direction. And let's go with that other foot. Now from here we're going to go into the leg extension. Again, we're working on balance, extending one leg in and out. So now we're going to try to hold our position. And now back down. So we're going to try that other leg. And hold, sink down, hold, and back down. Good. Now, from here we want to sink that chi again. This is kind of a centering move. Now, from here we're going to go into a movement we call opening gate. Feet shoulder width apart, arms up like brushes coming down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, back and forth. Now remember, your legs are engaged. Now we're going to go into a movement known as the mountain. Think of tracing the mountain, coming up to the peak, down to the base. And from here we're going to go into the river. So arms come chest level. We push out. Arms drop back down. Our next movement is green dragon whips its tail. Now, arms are going to come around. We're going to step out. Allow the palm to meet the back of the hand as you extend and stretch. Coming around, you go to the other side. As you're extending, this is when you're exhaling. So remember, nice inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to go into a movement known as single whip. So let one arm come up, kind of form a beak, the other with a hand. Allow that other arm to come near the break of the arm. Follow the hand. Both drop down. We go to the other side. Inhaling, now exhale. Now, from here, we're going to do a little rotating movement. So I want you to think of holding a large ball, like a big beach ball. And as it comes across, the arms will now change position, back and forth. We'll have a little weight shift. So one hand is face level, the other around the waist. Back and forth. Nice, relax. Those shoulders are relaxed. Now, from here, we're going to shrink that ball. Think of it like a softball. And now we're going to really allow the weight to go from one side as our hands are forming an infinity sign, or elongated figure eight. Back and forth. And a little more stretch. And from here, we're going to come up into what's known as cloud hands. As you stare between the fingers, think of one hand pushing the other hand back and forth. Now we're going to transition into a movement known as repulsing a monkey. So we're going to twist, open the arms up, palms up. As you pull in, you now push. So think of a twisting, push and pull motion. Everything very much in front. Now from here, we're going to allow a little side-to-side movement by allowing the hands, palms to pass by each other. Weight shifts, extend, stretch. Come back to center, other side. Remember, inhale, exhale. Now we're going to go into tossing the ball. Think of holding a ball. Now I want you to toss it in the air. And as you come down, we're going to squat. So your feet shoulder width apart. Sit, keep the back straight. The idea is to let the legs do the work. Tossing it up and down. So now we're going to step back out into that front stance as we did earlier. This time, we're going to trace this big bass drum. So think of the circular motion with those arms. Weight shifts until the front leg comes up, extending out. Now from here, we're going to shift the weight so the other foot is forward. Same movement, just the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, shifting back to the other side, we're going to change the arm motion, called tracing the platter. So, with my right leg forward, my arms are going in a counterclockwise circular motion. Again, we shift the feet, left foot forward, arms in a clockwise circular motion. Now our next movement, fishes in a pond. So what we want to do is push the palms out, working that wrist area, and now back and forth. Fishes in a pond. A little weight shift, as the arms go back and forth. Now from here, we're going to go into willow in the wind. I want you to bend the wrists, wiggle the fingers, and turn the body from side to side. next movement is known as dynamic rooster. This is a twisting motion. I'm going to lower. As I lower, I'm going to twist all the way around. Coming right back to center, twist to the other side. And now, back to center. From here, we're going to go into a set of movements known as Qi Gong 5 Animal. This particular set of movements is based upon the movements of particular animals such as a deer, a crane, a monkey. It is one of the oldest forms and can be traced back, believe it or not, almost 2,000 years. So the first thing we're going to start is with a deer. Now, we're going to step forward with one leg. Hands are going to come in front. Take the two middle fingers, bend them in. Bring this up toward the ears. You're going to sit back on the rear leg as the toe of the front leg. So you're kind of stretching out that hamstring. All the way back down. Come right back to center. We're going to do the other. Now from here we're going to go into the monkey. So what I want you to do is bring the arms up. We're going to rotate the upper half of the body. Nice, slow, circular motions going around. And now we're going to go in the other direction. We're going to stay with the monkey. This time we're going to I want you to bring those shoulders tight toward the ears. Let the head go to one side, and now release. Bring them up, turn, release. Now we're going to go into the crane. This one involves balance. So I want you to kind of use a chair or a wall if you need to. What we want to do is those hands like wings. We want to stand on one leg as the other leg comes slightly off the ground and comes right back. So extend those arms out and try to get that leg to come up, standing on one leg and back. Focus on a spot about 6 feet in front of you on the ground will help with the balance. Now from here, we're going to stay with the crane. Allow both hands to come out to the side as one knee comes up and back down. Now as the knee comes up, feet up on top and back around. Now we're going to go back to the deer. Let the arms come around. As you step out, fold those fingers in. Allow one above the head, stretch. Big circular motion with the arms. Step out to the other side. Now from here, we're going to go into the tiger. So as you step forward with one leg, hands are going to be like claws. You're going to come up, and then as you come down, tighten all those hand muscles in. Come back to center. Tighten them up. And now coming back. From here, we're going to go back to sinking the chi as we start to finish up this practice. And before we end today, do remember, doing these movements over and over again, you'll get more comfortable, and you're going to get a lot out of it. There's a lot of benefits in Tai Chi and Qi Gong, and hopefully you'll be joining me on a regular basis. I will be adding a few new movements, and we're actually going to start going into what's known as a form, where we take the movements and put them into a sequence. So that'll become a mental and physical exercise. As they say in Tai Chi, it's the blending of yin and yang, mind and body. So with that, I want to thank you for attending. I wish you a peaceful day and stay safe.